I can't even begin to express the level of stupidity that has gone on in this episode. Greetings and salutations to all my General Hospital fans. I don't even know where to begin. So let's start with Nell. What the fuck? What the fuck did I just watch with her? What was that? I mean, here's the thing. I know that she's trying to get back at the get back at the Crentos and the Quartermains and, you know, Michael and his whole family. I get that she's trying to get back at them. But why the hell would you risk your son's life just to get back at them? What the fuck what was that? So here's the thing. Either she's trying to get back at them, which is a really shitty thing to do with her child, or is she got to be the most dumbest, ignorant bitch I've ever seen in my entire life. The minute that she came out her mouth and was like, well, I did some research on the internet. She actually said, I did some research on the internet. This bitch isn't a doctor, but she did some research on the... And how long, and you know, my whole other thing, how long did she actually have to do research on the internet from the time that Michael called her to the time that she got to GH? Was she just looked up that shit while she was in the fucking Uber or something? I don't understand that. And so I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I was listening to what was going on between Michael and Nell, but I gotta be honest with you, I checked the fuck out. I really did. I checked the hell out because I couldn't sit there and sit through one more conversation with Nell just keep being completely an ass and stubborn to the point where logic just went out the window. Dear GH writers, I get that you're supposed to be making her the villain and things of that nature, but I mean, do you really have to make her unlikable to the point where people just check out whenever the hell they hear her talk? I mean, just even listening to her talk, even seeing her to look in her face, just made me it made me feel disgusted. Okay, it made me sick to my stomach just sitting there looking at her. And I can go on and on about it, but let's talk about the other idiotic, dumbass thing that happened in this episode. So Sam calls her mother to come down there and fix another one of her messes. So I was actually gonna say a real life name, Nancy. Alexis gets down there, and you know, she's not there trying to smooth everything over and things of that nature. Spinelli just, you know, here's the thing about Spinelli is that I do like him, but sometimes he can just get to a point where you just want to just hit him in the face because he doesn't know when to shut the hell up. And during the fact that she's not there trying to smooth things over, Spinelli just doesn't shut up. So that was irritating. And then Sam kept chiming in every now and then, and that got annoying. And you know, Mahoney or whatever the hell her name is, she's like, listen, your daughter is not there trying to blackmail me. And that shit's not gonna fly. And Alexis, finally getting a chance to talk, was like, listen, at the end of the day, you don't want... And even before then, she literally comes out of her mouth and was like, well, Sam comes out of her mouth and it's like, well, you don't want to be caught in a compromised position with that guy over there, so you better play ball. I'm like, bitch, are you fucking serious? Are you Mahoney's like, or whatever her name is, like, yo, Dolores is like, see, your daughter trying to blackmail me. And Alexa's like, yep, I can see that. Thanks, Sam, for making my job so much harder. I'm pretty sure that's what Alexa's is sitting there monologuing in her head. So, point is, they kind of just scrap things or whatever and just at a stalemate. They're like, listen, you don't sit there and talk about whatever was going on at that table with me and that guy, and I won't press charges. And Lex is like, all right, cool, and he just kind of squash it. And then Sam, her infinite fucking wisdom, she has the audacity to go off on Alexis talking about, well, you're nothing but a rule follower, and you don't fight for anything, and you just kind of a pushover, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? The only reason why you're not in jail is because of her, and you actually have the fucking gall to come out your... So at this point, I'm just like, alright, so I guess the writers just started, I don't know, drinking wine or some shit, and we're just like, well, this is a good idea, let's just put this shit in there. And then they try to clean it up with Sam being like, oh, I apologize, and I'm sorry, and I didn't mean it, this, that, and the third. You don't say some hurtful shit and then just try to apologize it away. Wow, Sam, wow. I really don't want to put her on the dumb category today, but man, if it wasn't for Nell endangering her child, I would have put that bitch right up to the fucking top. But yeah, so she tries to apologize and stuff like that. He's like, well, just tell me that you forgive me. Just tell me that you forgive me. So, since when did Sam become a fucking 16-year-old child? When did she just become a teenager? Because I can see you lashing out your parent when you're a teenager. Not when you're a grown-ass adult with 3 kids. I mean, that was... that was classic temper tantrum mode. Classic temper tantrum mode. I was just like, wow. Just fucking wow. But yeah, she says she's sorry, this, that, and the third. Alexis at this point, she's like, alright, yeah, cool, whatever. Just pretty much in no uncertain words, just get the hell away from me right now. Which leads to Sam getting her mother to drink again. Sam is responsible for having her daughter, having her mother drink. Now, yeah, I understand. I understand the concept, and I get it to some extent. You make your own choices. Just because somebody yells at you, or you have a bad day or whatever, doesn't mean, if you drink and you're an alcoholic or whatever, it doesn't mean like it's their fault that you're drinking. Like, you made the choice. But I mean, damn, you might as well have just put that drink right up to her mouth and just tell her to open up her mouth and just drink it, because that's literally what you did. Like, she's responsible for her mother drinking. That's just literally how I fucking feel about it. So let's go to the other part. I don't understand, what is Laura doing? Please somebody explain to me what she's doing. Because at the end of the day, you're either going to be a mayor or you're going to be a friend. This whole trying to play both sides bullshit doesn't work. And just like last time when she was all like, well, I'm going to have to come down on crime. All crime. I'm like, Sonny has been keeping shit peaceful for years. What the fuck is your problem? And now, she's all talking about, so what are your plans to sit there and solve this drug problem? what are your plans? I mean, Sonny, I want to know what your plans are. I mean, from A to Z, I want to know, like, why are you asking that? Why are you asking that? First, you know damn well he's not going to really sit there and give you that much. And second of all, who is he talking to? Is he talking to the mayor or is he talking to his friend? This whole blurring the lines bullshit, it just, I don't understand. What is it that you're doing? I don't really understand. And I really am trying to understand, like, so, yeah, in conclusion, this episode just pissed me off. It just annoyed the living hell out of me. And yeah, just little side stories or whatever. Neil talks to, Kevin briefly about the whole, him getting in trouble because of the whole thing with Alexis. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he was the person that got Neil into trouble in the first place. I really do. I really feel like it was him. I don't know why, but I feel like it was him though. Just my theories. Just my theories. If anyone else has any theories about who was the person that that filed a complaint, because to be honest, I am actually kind of interested to find out. Then again, who the hell knows? I mean, they didn't sit there and deal with Patient 6 or Patient 4 or any one of those other super soldiers, but whatever. So anyway, in conclusion, this episode was a fucking headache. It was damn near a chore just to sit there and get through. And, unfortunately, we gotta sit there and deal with more Nelle and her bullshit. So, I am definitely not looking forward to that. And, yeah, that's pretty much about it. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Especially if you subscribe to this type of content, because I do this content Monday through Friday, unless they, have some sort of interruption or whatever, or I just get home like super late. But usually I do this Monday through Friday, and I generally enjoy talking about GH. This episode was a fucking headache, but I generally do enjoy talking about GH. So, leave a comment at the bottom if something stands out to you about this episode. And yeah, bye.